If you're tired of relying on stealth or parrying and want to embrace pure chaos, this Kusarigama fire build in Ghost of Yotei is exactly what you need. It's all about going with the flow and letting the Oni Flame do the work, burning through enemies left and right without worrying too much about precision or timing. With this setup, you'll melt entire camps in seconds, chain kills with fiery combos, and keep the battlefield under your control, no matter how hectic it gets. The best part is how versatile it feels. Whether you're surrounded by waves of enemies or facing armored generals, the Oni Flame keeps your momentum alive. It rewards aggressive play, giving you that unstoppable rhythm where every strike sets the next one up in flames. Everyone gets burning with this build, turning every fight into a blazing show of power. First of all, you need the Kusarigama weapon. As long as you progress the story in Tissue Ridge, getting this is pretty easy since it's part of the storyline quests. Once you've learned the Kusarigama in the Owl Mountain, of course, you need to upgrade the Kusarigama skill tree before implementing this build. Upgrading the Kusarigama makes it a powerhouse for building Stagger across multiple enemies. With moves like Ferocious Whirlwind and Ferocious Cyclone, you can hit groups at once and quickly break their defenses. Strength of the Bear boosts Stagger damage even more, especially against shielded foes. Combined with Claw and Talon and Evasive Maul, you can pressure enemies non-stop while keeping control of the fight. Overall, it's the perfect weapon if you want to overwhelm enemies fast and keep them staggered the entire time. The second weapon you need is the Quickfire Oni's Flame. All of us already have this since it's also part of the storyline quest. You can get this from the Twin Wolves, Twin Hearts quest. The Oni Flame allows you to coat your currently equipped melee weapon with flame, allowing it to deal additional damage and set foes ablaze. For the armor, you need the Spider Lily armor for this build. This setup focuses heavily on stagger and burn synergy. You'll deal increased stagger damage with melee attacks, and when one enemy gets staggered, nearby foes also take extra stagger damage. Enemies also have a chance to drop throwable weapons, keeping your momentum going. With the Oni Flame active, every hit can ignite enemies, spreading fire across groups and amplifying your damage output. Overall, it's a perfect mix of control and chaos, breaking defenses while turning the battlefield into flames. To obtain the Spider Lily armor, you must finish the Spider Lily Mythic Tale. To start this tale, look for the mysterious gate within the southern section of Shizunai Woods. You just need to find the 4 keys inside. There's a bit of a puzzle, but the tip here is to just follow the Spider Lily pathing and you're good to go. Defeat the Spider Lily General and you'll receive the Spider Lily armor. For the next one, you might also need this, the Kanemori's Two-Faced Mask. This mask is quite rare but very useful since it works like a glass cannon build. You take more damage but your damage output also increases. Since Oni Flame attacks are unblockable, you'll be the one constantly striking and keeping enemies from getting close, so there's no need to worry much about taking damage. To get it, you'll need to complete 2 tail quests before a random traveling merchant starts selling it. The Face of a Master and the Face of a Demon. You can start the first quest by going to Ikidomari Grove in Nayora Wilds and rescuing the healer from a group of Ronin. For the Face of a Demon, go to Meiro Caves and try to unlock the gate. Ronin will attack you. Defeat them, open the doors, and eliminate all enemies in the deepest part of the cave. After completing both quests, keep setting up camp until a traveling merchant appears. He'll sell the mask for 1,000 mon, though you can try refusing and resetting to get a discount, or even receive it for free on later tries. However, this method can be time-consuming since it's RNG based. It's best to just earn the 1,000 mon quickly in gambling and buy the mask outright. This is the only mask with a passive effect, and of course, we'll be taking that increased damage perk. Now, let's move to the charms. First charm is the Charm of Shattering Strike. Shields destroyed with the Kusarigama unleash an explosion of shrapnel, inflicting minor stagger damage to nearby enemies. This charm really fits our build since we deal stagger damage and of course, fire damage. To get the charm of Shattering Strike, you will have to clear the Soya Port Yotei 6 camp. The second charm is the charm of Lingering Affliction. All harmful status effects on enemies last moderately longer and deal a moderate amount of additional damage. In order to get this, you must complete the A Flower for your Thoughts quest to get the charm of Lingering Affliction for your efforts. Reach the Amber Respite Shrine left side of the Dead Man's Tree and read the note. You just need to bring 3 blue flowers from the lake in the mountain shrine, then put them in the basket where you found the note. For the next 2 charms, it's easy to get since these are rewards from playing Seni Hajiki. The third charm, Fiery Rage, increases the duration of Oni's flame by a moderate amount. To get the charm of Fiery Rage, you will have to win 2 times at Seni Hajiki at the Benten Inn. The fourth charm is the Charm of Fire Mastery. Oni's flame inflicts additional damage. Heavy attacks with ignited weapons spread fire to nearby enemies. To get this, you need to win 2 times at the Ishikari Market Gambling Den, and you'll receive this as a reward. For the fifth charm, the Charm of Homosubi. This one inflicts increased fire damage on enemies. To get the Charm of Homosubi, you must first complete the Winding Tear Shrine at Ishikari Plains. For the last charm of this build, the Charm of Unhealth Resolve. Of course, we need a utility charm for this. We need to earn something for killing a lot of enemies like Spirit in order to perform spirit attacks and of course, heal. This one can also be obtained from the Face of a Master quest that I've mentioned earlier. And that's it for the Kusarigama fire build. This setup is honestly insane once you get the hang of it. The amount of stagger, fire damage, and overall control you get makes it one of the most overpowered and satisfying builds in Ghost of Yotei. Every fight feels smooth, every swing feels powerful, and you'll literally watch enemies burn before they even reach you. So give it a try, master the flow, and see how unstoppable you can be with the Oni Flame. If you enjoyed this build, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more guides and setups like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.